Morning. Good morning, guys. Do you like my outfit? I wanted an old-fashioned night dress for ages, for yachts, and I found one. Oh, the toothbrushes aren't in here. Anyway, let me quickly show you the bathroom. These are the tiles. I think I need to maybe sand them down again and do another coat. I'm not sure. I am sure. I think I do need to do it. I could get away with it, but it looks a bit patchy in some places. I think I'm going to chat GPT it just to make sure. But it looks really good in here. It looks so good. So good. I was a bit stressed out yesterday. Very stressed out, guys. Because I couldn't get this paneling right and I couldn't figure out how to saw it. I really realised that, you know, when I'm doing things in my own strength, God just leaves me, you know. He didn't leave me. He's like, okay, you're gonna do it, I'm running. He really just be like, do your own thing, girl. Don't worry about me. And I can tell when I stop asking him or relying on him for strength, because I get frustrated. I took off the panel that was here. The panel that was here, right? Because this wasn't long enough, which I knew. But back here, I can't get that piece of wood to nail in to the wall, but I figured it out late last night. And this panel, I cut too small. And I actually don't have a clue. The reason why I gave up as well is because I don't have a clue how to attach that panel to the piece of wood without it sticking out of the bath. I don't know how to attach it, guys. So, yeah, dilemma. But I could have chat GPT'd it. But I just got so frustrated with chat GPT as well because it wasn't responding to me the way I wanted it to. It wasn't doing what I said, guys. So I got frustrated with chat GPT as well, man. I got frustrated with everything. And you know me. Oh, mate. Oh, toothpaste. I got so annoyed. In the end, I just went to bed very frustrated. But today is a new day. I think I got frustrated as well because I know today is a short day for me because it's Sabbath prep. Sunsets are like 4 o'clock, man. I ain't got no time to do anything. And then you start thinking, well, I'm not going to go to church. Or, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And it's bad. And I know, again, I'm relying on my own strength because, you know, God has it in his plan that I do everything that I'm meant to do. And maybe that includes not doing some of the things I want to do, like get the bathroom finished in the time frame that I am. Because I keep saying, I don't want to bring it into another week. I don't want to bring it into another week. But maybe that's just how it is. Like, I don't want to do a sloppy job just because I want to rush. And that's why I think I need to paint the wall again. Oh my gosh. But today's a new day. We're going to try and do as much as we can. I'm going to write my list again. That always resets me. I'm going to write my list again of what I would like to have done. Where's my other sock? Yeah. And then whatever gets done, guys. I've got to make dessert for church. I was thinking about maybe doing that first because I always leave that to last, don't I? And then I end up rushing. So I was thinking of making that first. I'm thinking of making cinnamon rolls and I do need to prove the rolls if I'm doing that. So if I do that first, at least like get the dough ready for that first, then all it is to roll it out, isn't it? And I can even bake them at church, I was thinking, because that would be nice and fresh. But then they won't be cooled down, actually. No. I'll bake them tonight. But then I'm not actually cooking, you know? So, not tonight, but this evening. Not this evening, but, you know, this afternoon. Lord have mercy. Okay, right, bed's made. Let's get some clothes on, shall we? And go downstairs. It is 4:22. We've got time. Right. Oh my gosh, I just dropped my phones. I've taken a whole tub of cream down here because my hands are just constantly dry, guys. Constantly dry. And I think it's because of all the painting. I don't know why it's flashing like that. Why is it like flashing like that? Hold on. I don't know, it's still flashing. Yeah, my hands are just constantly dry. So I've given up. Look at me washing my hands. I don't even know why I'm washing my hands now. Why am I washing my hands, guys? Oh, because I was touching the dirty clothes. It's just habit. It's just such habit. Yeah, so I bought that cream downstairs. I've got about 5 tubs of cream upstairs, you know. I don't know why I don't take them with me anyway. I need a hand cream for my bag, even though I probably would never use it. Wow, 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 wow. Right, let me show you what the state of the room is. There's so much dust on the ground. I tried to hoover it up as best as I could yesterday, but there's still quite a bit. To be honest, I'm probably going to be making it just as dusty today again, so it doesn't really matter. Look at the mess. This is how all the floor was yesterday. All of it. Got my jigsaw and my drill. She's turned into Bob the Builder, but I'm going to insert some clips now from yesterday to show you what I did and to give you an idea of what I need to do today. It was hard, man. Stress. Guys, I'm actually so proud. I had to share this with you. Look, I cut this wood myself. The jigsaw was messing up, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I couldn't use the jigsaw in the end. So I used it for a little bit and then I cut the rest by hand with the saw. But look, I laid the first part down already. This is all my handiwork here. I'm gonna do 2 more, one at the back there and one at the front here, and then 2 here. So yeah, let me screw them in and I'll show you.
Fine. Thank you, Luke. Thank you.
Your own life event, so if you didn't want to go...
Hey, it's me. I'm in Maine and they got into a little accident. Call you later. Me again, the idiot that leaves
you. I'm cold. I was sitting there, I was thinking to myself, hold on. Sorry, I can't even put you somewhere where you're balanced. I was sitting there thinking, hold on, why is Nevaeh not getting up? It was 7 o'clock. It's 7:45. Yeah, it was 7 o'clock and I heard her stirring, or maybe it was the dog. I was thinking, why is Nevaeh not getting up? She's going to be late for school. Then I remembered she's off for the next 4 days. She's got a long weekend, Friday off and Monday off, so she's here. That brings another, what's it called? That brings another spanner in the works, guys. So I wrote my list down and I have on there to do the tiles again. The reason why it doesn't look how I want it to look is because I used the wrong roller. I should have used a foam roller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand it down lightly with the lowest sand level that I can use, guys. Hoover up, and then I'm going to use a foam roller. I've decided to do that. But I took this out quickly before I went on live. I'm going to get the cinnamon rolls ready. So it's going to take... How long did it say it's going to prove? Sorry, hold on. To prove, they're going to take, I believe... Hold on, let me see. 15 to 20 minutes. It's not going to take long at all. So I'm going to make the dough, cover it, let it rise, 15 to 20 minutes, then roll it out. I'm definitely doing the cinnamon rolls now, guys. Getting that done. Then I'm going to go upstairs while it's proving. While they're proving, that's why I'm putting the heating on as well, because it's so cold in this house. I don't even know if they're going to rise. But if I put the heating on, they should rise. I might even bring the fan heater down here. Then go upstairs, sand the surface down, paint the tiles, and then I'm going to go to the gym. See, the one area that I was not sure about today was whether I'm going to work out today. I really want to, but yeah, I was going to sand the tiles and go to the gym and then collect the, well, I don't need to buy anything. I was going to say collect the things that I need for this recipe, but I don't actually need to buy anything. So I don't even know if I'm going to go to the town. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, Lord, help me. I might do the cinnamon rolls, then do the backing, finish off the wood. The reason why I'm hesitant is because I think I'm going to need some longer screws to get that batten in place. I need to chat GPT it. Okay, so we're in 2 minds. We're either going to paint the tiles first or we're going to build the panel, finish off the paneling first, guys. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We've got till 4 o'clock. But if I can do the cinnamon rolls now and be finished by 9, then we've got really the whole day again. If I have to miss the gym, I may miss the gym today just because I really, really, really want to finish off this bathroom, guys. On Sunday, I want to finish it. I really want to finish it Sunday, guys. I really want to finish it Sunday. Okay. Let's warm the milk up first, and then we'll get the yeast activated. Put it in the microwave. So yeast and sugar we need to add. Do 3 tablespoons of sugar. I just remembered I'm going to make some for my neighbour as well, you know, because she's not well. Let me make 2 batches of this, y'all. Yeast we need to add as well. Okay, let me, what does it say? Should I cover this? Yeah, let it sit for 2 minutes. Yeah, she came over yesterday and gave me my pot back, and there was a bit of confusion whether I had to make stew or I had to make dessert this week. I think I said that to you last vlog. I offered to make her some as well for her and the girls, so I'm gonna make a double batch, and that way I probably will only give her half and then take a batch and a half to church, because that will be more than enough. I really wanted everyone to have their own individual one, and last week 20 portions was a good size. 20 servings was a really good size, so I'm thinking that I will try to recreate that again, which is why I'm saying a batch and a half, like take 18 at least with me. That should be enough. The only thing I might not have enough of is the flour, because I need 3 cups, so 6 cups. I don't think this is 6 cups, guys. I might have a little bit of my other flour, so we should be all right. We should be all right. Oh, this is too hot. This is too hot now. I made it too warm, I think. Let me leave it to cool down a bit, y'all, before I add the yeast for this one. Right, what's the next bit? The next bit is to put the flour and the dough together, I think. Flour, salt and butter, melted butter. Right, we need 1/4 cup of melted butter. So I'm going to use this butter that I got, guys. It's called Mergulo, this plant-based butter. Yeah, it's got salt in it. So I'm not going to add any salt to the dough. Look at that. Looks so good. I should wear my apron. Let me get my apron on, y'all. Don't want it going on over my clothes. It needs to be melted. I'm going to melt half of this block into here in the microwave while that's doing its thing. And if we need more, we will get some more. So this is going in the microwave. 4 minutes. We need more butter anyway when it comes to the actual frosting. Let me see how much flour I've got. That way, if I don't have enough, then we'll be all right still. We can still make up one batch. Okay. This looks like 1/2 cup. Might be 1/4 cup here, guys. We might need the whole block. Let's see. 3. Okay. Let's put the butter in. We need a 1/4 cup. Okay. We might need some more butter. I'm going to add this dough, guys. Now I'm going to add this. You know, the warm one. Right, stir until a dough forms and then knead. So I'm stirring. Okay, I finished kneading. This is the one I did first. And this is the one I did second. Obviously you can see this one's already started to rise. I'm going to cover them both over though, over here, now that I've cleaned up. Just with a clean tea towel so that they can finish off proving. I really feel to get the heater down here as well, guys, because as I said, I'm cold. Let me run up and bring the heater down too. And that way they can prove well. I want to come back about 1/4 to. and they should be done. Okay, I've just plugged it in. I'm going to take some pictures of the... Let me take off my robe, yeah. Robe? Let me take off my apron. I'm going to take some pictures upstairs of... Oh, have I not had your mic on? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how long the mic has been off for. Anyways, I'm going to take some pictures of upstairs and show ChatGPT while I go on, see what he tells me to do. I already showed you. So far, so what? Yeah. Let me see what he says, and then I'll report back. Okay, guys, I've just gone back to ChatGPT, and I've got some answers. So I need to do some drilling. I think I'm going to drill after I do the second prove for this. Some holes. But yeah, they don't look like they've risen much. They don't look like it's puffed up. I told you it's so cold in here, but this bowl is warm. I just don't know. I'm going to leave them for a little bit longer. I've never seen dough rise within 15 minutes in my house. Not in my house. Maybe in their house. But it's never been 15 minutes in my house. I'm going to leave it for an hour minimum and then come back to it. Let me go upstairs and do some drilling. I've got a new jumper to add to the pile. I bought this one from Zara in America. But it has a grease stain on it, guys, and it won't come out. On the back, probably for my hair, that won't come out in the wash. So it's become my decorating outfit. Right, I'm gonna take off this board. Let me go and get my drill stuff, hold on. I've got my little bag, my little tool bag, guys. And I've got my screws and stuff. So I'm gonna take off this paneling. At least I know this bit is done. And then I will reattach it. The only thing that's annoying about these drills is that the battery doesn't last long, you know. Oh gosh, you guys are gonna die. I need to charge the camera as well. Oh my gosh. Anyway, all you need to know right now is that I'm gonna undo this paneling. I'll come back when I've made a bit of progress. Okay, let me put you on charge before you die. Sorry. Okay, I'll show you what I got up to. Although it might seem like 2 seconds to you, this is 2 hours later, by the way. It's 10:22, guys. So I've managed to put the panels back on. Don't worry about this bit. We are having something on front of here. But I've managed to put the panels back on, and I've managed to attach that securely, more securely, to it. So I had to make this packer bit of wood there, because as you can see, this panel that's going to go along here, guys, has to fit in that gap there and lie along here. If needs be, I will add a little bit more wood to make it bulk out, but it needs to sit along these 2 panels, and I think I can do it. This bit of wood is too small, so we have to go downstairs and we're going to have to cut another bit. Still ain't risen, you know. I had a peek earlier. Maybe this is too hot in here now. To be fair, the first one is double in size. I can't really tell the second one because that bowl's a bit small. But I think they have risen, guys. I'm just being a bit... What I need to do, which is what I didn't do yesterday, like take everything off here and use these 2 legs to cut the wood. This easily removes. Can put that over there. And then bring these 2 together. Because I didn't have this flat surface, I was struggling. I was trying to use this little stool here. I was balancing it on that little stool there. I know. What's she trying to do, guys? Is she Beatrice the Builder? I don't know anymore. I know she's on a budget, that's all I know. Okay, so I need to measure out. Let me do my measurements. So we are 26, hold on. Yeah, 26 wide, 18 deep. Let me use my ruler. Got my handy dandy. Make sure my line's straight. Let's just set it up. Yeah, ignore that part. Let me tell you something, guys. This wood, this plywood, is splinter heaven. I've probably got about 20 million splinters. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. It's close enough. Let's see if it fits, bruv. Oh, gosh. Lord help me. I just want to know why this is a different colour to the others. All I'm going to say, guys, is if my DT teacher could see me now, I can't remember her name, but if my design and technology teacher could see me now, she would have a fit. Right, let's see if it fits. Jesus, name above all names, beautiful Savior. Of course it fits. Glorious Lord, Emmanuel, God is with us. Let me show you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Obviously, this is going to be drilled together. Look at that. Perfection. Perfection. Oh my gosh, you don't understand how stressed I was. How stressed your girl was. I'm thinking of putting some tunnel and groove on top, you know. That's why I'm not worried about that line in the middle there. I'm thinking of putting some tunnel and groove on with just some no nails, because I ain't doing any more. Some no nails, and then painting it black. What do you think? More black, or should I paint it white? Maybe white. Alright, we are done with this section of the day. I just want to show you something so you're not concerned, yeah? This bit here is not connected, but as I said to you, there's a lip underneath here, guys, that I'm going to slide the wood under and glue the rest of it down here to line flush with the floor ring. I don't think I'm getting to the gym today, but no matter, me want to get this done, okay? Let me get the painting done, man. Let me get it done, guys. And then, I predicted again, and then all I need to do is lay the cork down, which to be honest, I could actually do today as well. If, God willing, no, I'm not gonna do it today because, no, she's going too far. Okay, I think her perfectionism has come and beat her in the butt. But, I did the other coat of tile paint. So yeah, it looks good. I like the texture, blah, blah, blah. But then we came over here and these 4 tiles were stubborn. So I had to scrap them and start again. I filed them right down and I've just put 1 coat on. So we will have to do those again. Look at the panel though. Let's see what I want, guys. So they'll do. They will have to do, right? Let me put some flour down. Should I put some flour down? I think it should be alright. I think I'm going to give them the bigger one, guys. I need to make it into a rectangle so I can put the mixture on. Right. Melted butter, sugar and cinnamon is in here, guys. I'm just mixing it up. Now this is going to go on here. Just empty it all down. Make sure it's all even. Let's roll and hopefully it isn't stuck. No, it isn't stuck. Okay. Just going to try and make it all as even as possible. These are going to be mini ones. They're not going to be big ones, guys. Here's a cross section. Okay, let me chop these up. I'll be back. Okay, this is what we have so far. I'm gonna make up the second batch and then I'm gonna add some to here and add some to another dish. I'm gonna put them in the oven. I just want to show you before so you can see The one that I did second, the rolls are bigger. But I think it's because I didn't squish it down as much. I didn't roll it out as much as the first one. But I don't know, maybe it had more power to it than I thought. These are the first ones that I showed you. They have started to rise again. And then these are the second ones. Look how big they are, guys. And the sauce was a lot runnier. Anywho, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm going to put them in the oven now. And I'll show you when they're done. Just doing a bit of a tidy up. Trying to get my room back to normal. Maybe a little longer than they needed. To be fair, I think it's just the cinnamon and sugar, guys. There we go. There's our rolls. I have some powdered sugar coming by Deliveroo, Americans, Instacart. So I can't do the powdered sugar now. Anyway, it needs to cool down. They need to cool right down. I'm probably going to do the powdered sugar before I go to bed tonight. I want them to be dead cold. And maybe put it on tomorrow morning, which is what I did last week. When I made the... Did I show you the carrot cake? Hey! I don't think I showed you the carrot cake that I made last week, guys. No way. Did I not show you? Remind me if I showed you the carrot cake, guys. Anyway, I made a carrot cake last week. Did I show you? I don't think I showed you, you know. Oh, well. But I made a carrot cake last week. And the frosting, I didn't actually apply until the morning. I waited until the morning. And I had it in the fridge made up from the night before. So before sunsets, I will make up that powdered sugar, icing, whatever. I'll make it up, put it in the fridge. And then tomorrow morning, I will apply it when they're dead cold. So they can just cool down for now inside the jars. And I've got lids for them so I can take them as they are. Cool. Right. We're done. Sabbath prep's done. Hoovered, cleaned, tidied, done, guys. It is 2 o'clock. I've got 2 hours. I'm going to eat something. I'm going to chill for a bit. And I'll come on just before sunsets to say ta-ra. Ta-ra, Shock! Ta-ra, ta-ra!